I'm already gonna cry.
Look what just came in the post.
That's crazy. Do you want to open it or me?
You gotta open it.
Okay, ready? Oh my gosh, I'm already gonna cry. It's crazy. Oh my god.
What's that?
This is so crazy. Oh my gosh, Steve. That's so wild.
It's so big.
Wow.
It's like hardback and everything.
Wait, it's in colour. It's crazy seeing like your own names on a book.
I know.
Oh, it's even better than what I was imagining.
It's so much
Oh,
more
it looks so nice.
like vibrant than looking at it on the laptop screen.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. I just got the barcode and everything.
That's crazy. So
we have some exciting news to share with you guys.
we wrote a book.
This little secret project has been in the works. Well, first of all, I think it's been a passion of ours to want to write a book. But
Cool. I used to write books when I was like in school.
and to have like
That's why it's so crazy.
This
And then like
that.
2 years ago we had the idea of writing a children's book, like an adventure book for children.
I think ever since having Hunter, we're like, we want to read Hunter a book that
About
traveling and a little girl
Traveling
inspiring
and-
her.
2 years later, it's here. That's so crazy. I knew I was gonna cry.
It's so cool.
We've always wanted to spark a love for travel and adventure in little ones, and being able to use our story of traveling around Australia in a van, and that story now being in a book, just feels so special. We are lost for words. And now you're probably wondering how this all happened, and it was quite a journey to get here. This all started back in July 2020, well over 2 years ago. We were new parents, talking of adventures we could do with Hunter, and we scoured the bookstores to find stories of families sharing adventures with their kids, and we didn't have too much luck.
These chats were happening in Hunter's old nursery, and we looked up at this drawing that an incredible illustrator drew for us announcing our pregnancy.
And the last thing we have, it is so special. A girl called Ashley who watches our videos actually drew this when we announced that we were pregnant, and we loved it so much we asked her if we could get a high quality version so we could print it in our nursery, and we finally have it. Like, look how good that is.
I know, if you guys remember the photo we took on the beach, like, it literally looks like us.
It looks so
She's
good.
such
I
a good
love it.
illustrator.
Like, the moment I saw it, I was like, this has to go in the nursery.
On July 16th, 2020, we were heading out to our favourite local cafe, and the idea for a book about a travelling family began. And 2 weeks later, we sat down to meet Ashley Spink, the incredible illustrator who took the time to draw our pregnancy announcement for her to be the artist for this picture book.
Hello. Wait, is it?
Hi, how are you going?
Oh, your background looks cute. Oh.
Sorry, and Hunter's just having her midnight
Oh yeah, now she
snack.
decided to wake up and eat. So this is Hunter. But yeah, I'll tell you the idea of the book anyway. It's nerve-wracking sharing it, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We were like, how cool would it be if we wrote a children's book? We were thinking of it as a way, first of all, for parents could read to a kid if they're about to go on a plane for the first time, or if they're going on like their first trip, or want to teach them a little bit about countries.
Yeah.
That's kind of the angle of it. Yeah, we just love your drawing so much. We were like, we have to ask, because I just love it. Like, your picture's up in our nursery, and we just love it. I just think it's just so cute.
I think we love your art style so much. Like, I think literally looking at your work kind of inspired us.
Yeah.
It was so cool. We're like, oh, this is amazing. Yeah. Because I mean, like, children's books, there's definitely like so much.
Like, the illustrations are so important.
By October 2020, Ashley had drawn some pitch decks for us, and we then started pitching every publisher under the sun to see who would be interested in helping make this dream real.
And we got a lot of rejections. Months passed, we ended up buying an empty van, converted it into a tiny home on wheels, and left for a lap around Australia. Were you trying to record a video?
Munchkin! Hunter, can you say it?
Can you say our home on wheels?
Yeah, it's a good word.
Time passed and we had pitched to so many publishers we felt the dream was over, but on the 14th of July 2021, an entire year later, we got an email from one of the world's leading publishers, Penguin.
I wanted to document just in case any of this goes through, but I just got a message. She says she has a phone call with editor this week.
Really?
Yes!
Wow.
How cool is that? How long ago did we submit that?
Wow. So if it goes through...
That's amazing.
You guys are the first to find out. It doesn't mean anything's gone through, but...
That's so cool.
Yeah.
The very same Penguin who's published Spot, The Very Hungry Caterpillar, the Roald Dahl books, like books that we lived and breathed when we were children, and they wanted to jump on a phone call.
And of course we were in the middle of the Kimberleys at a caravan park with zero phone reception. Penguin wanted to call, and we were on the edge of our seats, and with the call breaking in and out, we think they wanted to publish a book.
And I kid you not, we could not sleep that night. It felt like it was Christmas Eve and we were a little kid getting a bike the next morning. We were just so excited.
They were so inspired by our story of driving around Australia that they wanted the book to be about our real life story, and we couldn't be happier. We started writing and Ashley started sketching. Then, on the 15th of February 2022, only 7 months ago, we saw our first glimpses of what the book would look like.
Oh my gosh, I just looked at the pictures and I'm crying, they're so good. It's not even finished yet, it's so good.
Oh, you did such a good job. We're looking through it.
Exactly. It's so good. Oh my gosh, that was so lame.
Oh, it's so good. Ashley, you're amazing. Wow. I think just like that first page with Hunter making the
Because it
turn.
looks so much like our van and I see all the hidden Easter eggs, that's the thing, it's so
I know, the
good.
little map on the front and Hunter's teddy bear.
It's so good, it's Hunter's bunny. Oh my gosh, Ashley, it's so good.
And the donkey
And
having the
donkey's
shower.
in the shower. Hunter keeps worrying why I'm crying. Oh my gosh, I love it.
So we've flown all the way to the UK to come and say hi to Ashley. So cool to finally meet up. I'm so glad we could. From that little picture that you drew for us.
I know.
It won't come from river.
Keep them close, keep them close, keep them close. And open. You ready? What's in here? Huh? Who's that?
Mommy, Daddy.
Mummy, Daddy, and who's that?
Hunter.
Is that Hunter? And who's that? Do you remember who that is?
And Cooper.
It's Cooper, that's
That's
right.
the water.
And that's the water.
Not that.
That's a whale.
The whale, they are out.
His tail's out.
Eating.
Mum and Dad told me they've got a wild plan.
And now today, it's September 21st, 2022, and we are so incredibly proud to announce that we're officially authors of Our Home on Wheels, a big trip around Australia, and pre-orders are open now. When does the book come out?
The book comes out on the 15th of November.
Where in Australia can Australians get the book?
We can get it in a lot of stores like Big W, Dimmicks, QBD,
Angus and Robertson. If you're in the UK, they're going to be releasing it there at Waterstones.
and WH Smith.
If you're American, German, like everyone else who watches us, we'll link everything below, and we're finding out about new stores every single day, so we'll keep updating this. But yes, pre-orders are officially open for our book, and we are so excited for you guys to get it in your hands,
And more exciting news is that a book tour may be in the works.
where we can come and meet you guys, say hi. So there's a little form below, so make sure you leave your details, what city you want us to come to. So make sure you pop your email there so we can email you the minute that it's announced. So from the deepest part of our hearts, we wanted to say a massive thank you to every single one of you for supporting our little family and making this dream possible.
Our Home on Wheels is dedicated to all those little adventurers out there that want to create their own stories.